Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tannis coming to you from Born Again Hooligan. Topic of the day today, input and what we choose to allow into our lives. The music that we listen to, the TV and movies that we watch, the people that we surround ourselves with, the mentors that we choose, or the people that we choose to look up to. It's so imperative that we really take an inventory of our life, a self-inventory, and go down the list. What is it that I'm allowing to manifest in my life based off of my influence? The people that I surround myself with, are they criminals? Are they drug users? Are they addicts? Who are they? And really set aside the negatives and the positives, and you got to leave one and take the other. It's so crazy how much it affects our lives and how it projects into our daily life. It affects our relationships. It affects how we treat people. It affects how we think. And I mean, we all know that that is crucial to anybody's success. So what I've had to do in my transitional stage, getting to where I'm at, coming from where I'm from, I used to surround myself with criminals and addicts and drug dealers and gang members, and I used to live that life. And now it's completely different because I've changed my input. I've changed the people that I'm around. I don't hang around with those type of people anymore. I have a lot of people that are still involved in that life that I love to death and I'll always love, but I have to be selfish in the aspect that I have my own sobriety, I have my own life, I have my own kids to worry about. So same with the music that I listen to. It influences me in a certain way. If I'm listening to a certain song, if I'm listening to a certain artist with a certain message, that takes hold and that takes it takes precedence over everything. It's weird how it works, but it really happens like that. When we let these songs that we're listening to about beating people up, or how many blunts we can smoke and how many chicks we can get with, and all that nonsense really starts taking a hold of our brain and taking us down a rabbit hole that you don't want to go. It opens up a whole new can of worms. Now, I'm not saying all secular music is bad. That's not what I'm saying. But just really watch the message that we are allowing our brains to receive based off of what we allow our input to be. So we all have the power to change the channel. We all have the power to turn the radio station. We all have the channel to change songs on Spotify, change playlists. We all have that power. We just don't think of it. And so it's just kind of second nature to us to, oh, this song is about whatever, but I'm just going to let it play because I like the beat. Yeah, but those words are impregnating your brain. And what happens when we impregnate something, it gives birth. And so that's what we don't want to happen. So we really need to watch the things that we're allowing our brains to receive. The people, I think, is probably one of the hardest things people are going to have to do if they really want to see progress and success in their life. You've got to cut ties. You have to cut ties. And it is so hard because you have that sense of nostalgia. You have that, hey, this person is from home. That's what I remember is this person, my mind relates that person to home. So I want to feel like I'm at home, so I'm going to surround myself with a certain type of person. And that can be the biggest downfall in somebody's life. And I know it is for me. Bad company corrupts good character. And it is so true. And I know that's kind of cliche and everybody's heard that, but it is true, and it's been said because that's exactly what happens. It doesn't matter how strong you think you are. If it's unnecessary temptation, why even do it? Temptation isn't always a bad thing. It's just as much opportunity to do good as it is to do bad. But why present yourself with unnecessary temptation? So why put yourself in situations that you are going to go backslide and you're going to stumble? I think that if we all just take a few minutes just to kind of look into retrospect, look who our previous mentors, if you will, have been, and look at it now. And if you've succeeded, if you've seen progress, if you made strides of success in your life, look at what your input was. And I promise you that had a lot to do with your success. It has a lot to do with mine. I now, instead of listening to criminals tell me how to live my life, now I have a mentor that makes millions of dollars. Like, I surround myself with the people that I want to be like. I want to be successful. I want to be wealthy. I want to do certain things. So I'm going to surround myself with that type of person. And so I hate the phrase fake it till you make it. But in a sense, that's exactly what it is. Try and try and try and try. And that's all it is your attempts are you're probably going to fail more than you succeed. That's the reality of it. But you are going to succeed. And that is the one thing that I'm focused on, is no matter how many times I fail, I know I'm going to succeed. And all that success has to do with the books that I read and the company that I keep. And it's the input that I'm allowing into my life. And so important. I just hope that everybody can really take that self-inventory and understand that what you're allowing into your life projects in different ways. What examples are we setting for our kids by the way that we're acting, the way that we're allowing music to affect us, or our mentors and peers to affect us? What kind of example are we, and how can we improve that by improving our input? So that's the challenge, guys. Let's really take hold of what our input is and be aware of the positive and negative, and let's keep the positive and let's get rid of the negative. I appreciate you guys. To everybody who subscribed, to everybody who has liked, given me feedback in the comments, and hit me up in personal messaging. Man, I just really appreciate it. I thank you guys for the support. It's been awesome. Let's keep the momentum going. If you liked it, thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. I will be back with you guys tomorrow for the Daily Tap-In. And more on merchandise coming up. I'll talk to you guys more about that probably on the next one. All right, guys. Stay blessed. Stay up. Love you.